Most guys that I know are usually good with a lot of tools. Me, I am not one of those guys. The only good tools I know about is a bottle opener or, mixology stuff, somewhat. And this. See, this is a tool for me. Why do you say that? Because I drink beer out of this. And it helps me review beer, like we're going to do today. Going into the whole beer thing, this is actually from Monday Night Brewing's Garage. See what I did there? Segway. Yeah. But this is the Ante Meridiem, as you can see. And this is a bourbon barrel aged imperial brown ale with maple syrup, coffee, and vanilla. Now, Monday night, they usually do some pretty awesome beers. And these are some of their newer ones that came out. And I'm excited about this. So let's go ahead and see if this one really holds up. Now, usually I hold up the label and open it up, but this is too big. That's what she said. So we're just going to. All right. Now, as you can see, it's a very, very dark brown. As I was pouring it, I can see the brownness coming out, but now it looks like almost a little bit darker than like a Coca-Cola. The head really doesn't stay around long, but it stays enough that you see the edge and whatnot. It looks pretty cool. You get like a little, you can see a little bit more of the color when you look into the actual beer. But yeah, let's give it a smell. All right. So first things I smelled when I smelled it, I got coffee. I got maple syrup. It's not intense. It's not overly sweet. The roastiness from the coffee is not a lot. You do get a little bit of that bitterness or that roastiness into there. The maple syrup does go out a little bit more. You get some of that bourbon as well. A little bit further back, you get to smell a little bit of that vanilla. And like I said, it's not overly sweet, but it's enough to where you know it's there. I mean, everything is working pretty well. I mean, everything you're expecting that they mention on the bottle is in there aroma-wise. Now, let's taste it and see if it's in there that way. I will say one thing. It can be a little bit hot. And by hot, I mean like you taste the alcohol in this. This one is 13.5, so 13.5%. You taste that. Going to the flavor, you taste the maple syrup. You taste the roastiness. It's in the very back end. It is in the back end of it. The roastiness from the coffee. You don't get a lot of sweetness from the vanilla. I know they say they have vanilla in there, but this is not a bad beer. It's not at all. It's very tasty, but it just, I don't know. That last part, it leaves a little bit of a bitterness that I wasn't expecting, and I don't know. It's weird because it's not like a roasty quality, but then again, maybe it is. It's weird because like you get the roastiness in the smell, but that same roastiness tastes different. It doesn't taste like the same roastiness that I'm usually used to in like a beer that says it has coffee into it. Let's give it one more try. I like it. I won't say I love it. It definitely tastes like a brown ale, and maybe that might be what it is. It may be more the brown ale part that's coming through, because I'm expecting it to be kind of a little bit more sweeter and have a little bit more of that flavor of that sweetness to it, and maybe that's what I'm not expecting from this, because I was expecting sweetness, but I wasn't getting the sweetness. So maybe you taste all the flavors that you get, because you do get a little bit of the bourbon. It's not as much as it was in the aroma. Um, Definitely get the maple syrup. Definitely get the coffee. But then after all of that, that back end, you get all the brown ale. And with it being an imperial brown ale, I guess that might be what it is. Not too thick, more medium bodied. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad beer. For me personally, I'm glad I got this. I don't know if I would get it again personally. And the only thing about this one is it was a limited release, so it's probably going to be more of a seasonal thing, and they'll probably bring it back out sometime next year. But not bad. I just want to go for it personally again. So, um, but if somebody handed this to me, I wouldn't be mad. So, and it's not a drain pour, and I am going to finish the beer because it's still tasty. So another review in the books. Stay well, be well, all that jazz, and see you soon.